Duante. He's been the bowler in form for the Khuwair. Joining me in the comp box is Jamil Zaidi. What do you think about the Ruwi Rangers side?
Well, let's go through the team first. Thank you. It will be Naseem Khushi, Khalid Kale, Mujibur Ali, Abdul Khalik Khan, Abhishek Batra, Karan Sanable, Muhammad Rasfaz, Nadeem Khan, Sanju Sanjeev, Ahmad Afdal, Karyappa, and Muhammad Saad Dagat. Seems to be good team, but today I think Khuwair must have to come with some good batting.
Absolutely, Jamil Saab, especially the Khuwair Warriors, because last evening they did lose their match, but all of a sudden they just look like a side that is coming back to form, that is coming to terms with the way D10 cricket is going to be played. Most of the batters try to play with some sort of responsibility, including that man there on your screen, Mehran Khan. He's leading the side, had a dismal performance, and believe it or not, 12 runs of that 15 figure that you see on your screen has come in the previous match only.
Well, the first delivery onto the wicket, no runs. Actually, I think the letdown by Khuwair Warriors, of course, the captain has to lead the team from the front, but Manan doesn't look to be in a good form. Not only him, the remaining batters also not doing well. In the first match, they were out 50 for 9, and the second match, they got out to 39 all out. Perhaps the most dismal performance out of the teams we have seen.
Also, Rasfaz, 3 matches, and he's got a couple of scalps. And to add to that, he's got another one. So make that 3 in 3 matches. Rasfaz strikes for the Ruwi Rangers in the very first over. So the misery continues for Jahanzeb Ali. He's played more matches than he scored in this tournament. And he's going to be facing the wrath of the dressing room. Back early once again. Have a look at that in case you've missed it. Once again playing an irresponsible shot, aerial shot not needed, and straight into the fielder station out there at long off.
Well, I think credit goes to the skipper of the fielding side. He played that fielder right the way where Jahanzeb wanted to play. And once again, a poor start. Ali, 0. Jahanzeb Ali caught Ahmad, bowled Rasfaz.
In walks Sajjad Khan. Once again, the story continues for the Khuwair Warriors. 3 matches, just the 6 runs, and the best score of 6 runs. So he definitely needs to get going in this tournament, Sajjad Khan. Yeah.
Well, of course, definitely the batters must show some form to give their team some respectability in this tournament. This time,
Straight away, and Rasfaz strikes. Sajjad Khan is searching and waiting for what's happened out here. What an over this is turning out to be for the Ruwi Rangers. He's just come in and he's going back to the pavilion. What an insane delivery here from Rasfaz. Swinging into the right-hander. And the Khuwair Warriors are in a spot of bother once again. Sajjad Khan departs for naught. And the Khuwair Warriors are 2 down.
well, I think once again it's a disastrous start. Disastrous start for Khuwair Warriors. 2 batsmen back into the pavilion, and what a fine bowling from Rasfaz. Got 2 wickets in the very first over, and I'm sure the skipper must be very happy after deciding to bowl first. And it's a sorry sight as far as the Khuwair Warriors is concerned. Madhuvanta is the new man in. 2 matches, 2 innings, a bit score 29 runs. 14.5 is the average, and 22 was the best. So let us see today. His team badly need him to be stay on the wicket and go for some good runs.
On a hat-trick here, Rasfas. Is he going to get it? The field is up. Got a slip in place as well for Rasfas. Once again, right on the money. Will not get that hat-trick, but what a start this has been for Rasfas and the Ruwi Rangers together. So Madhuvante out there in the middle early, promoted up the order, usually comes at the 5 down or 4 down position. Have a look at both the wickets here. The first one, a lofted shot and taken comfortably, but the second one was a beach of a delivery here. Beaten, all ends up. Once again, Rasfas trying that delivery that comes back into the right-hander. But Madhuvanta this time manages to negotiate that. So first runs on board for the Khuwair Warriors.
Disaster start as far as the Khuwair Warriors is concerned. And Ruwi Rangers really riding on the top, especially Rasfas, who bowled extremely well the first over. First, maybe one legal delivery has to be bowled by him again, but 2 wickets for 1. What a way to get to start this match for Ruwi Rangers. Lifting delivery outside the off stump, and that's the end of the over number 1. 2 wicket downs, 1 is the score.
Hello. Middle. Hey, Raswa. Better. Left arm down. Okay. करने हैं. किधर आए?
Mehran Khan has to do something today for his team, being the captain. Madhuvanta and Mehran both has to do something, and this is Abhishek Batra, who is a brilliant all-rounder, scored a lot of runs in this tournament so far. Very orthodox left spin spinner. Uses his feet, come down to the wicket, straight to a fielder at long on. At least some good shot from Mehran Khan. Looks to be in a bit confidence.
Yeah, Madhuvante just charging down the track to Abhishek Batra. Interesting choice of a shot against the left arm orthodox, who's coming around the wicket to the right-hander. The ball was in the air for a fair bit, but it was a calculated risk. And Mehran Khan goes aerial towards the onside. Just picks it up from his pads, will help himself to a nice boundary here. So finally breaking the shackles, the Khuwair Warriors. 4 runs for Mehran Khan.
Shackles open for Mehran Khan, also down the leg side, smashed it over the square leg boundary for 4. Possibly the first boundary in 3 matches, as far as I know. That will give him more confidence as he is the captain of the team also. Get some good runs on the board. Losing 2 wickets in the first over is, of course, a very disastrous start for them.
Yeah, well, he started off great last evening as well. Scored 12 runs. Once again, this could be the end of Mehran Khan. So similar fate as from the last evening. Abhishek Batra gets his man, Mehran Khan, who once again, after looking promising, has to make his way back to the pavilion. Skied it towards the onside, and the fielder from long on running a fair bit inside the circle and then pouching that safely. So Mehran Khan departs for just 4 runs, and the Khuwair Warriors are 6 for the loss of 3 wickets.
कल तो आज की तेरी बारी है फिर करण भाई नदीम इधर ही नदीम करण भाई सिंगल नहीं होना चाहिए
Umpire next time, umpire.
मिडल
Next time, next time.
So Batra
more leg
right on top, getting the prize wicket of Mehran Khan, though he's not scoring so well.
थोड़ा टाइम लेता है ये
But once again, he's back into the pavilion. A sorry sight for the Khuwair Warriors. They're not doing well in this tournament so far. Outside the off stump, and he just placed it out between cover and point, and finally got a boundary. Welcome boundary for Khuwair Warriors.
Well, of course, that's Suhail who did the bulk of scoring in last evening's effort of 80 odd runs for the Khuwair Warriors. So he's probably picking up from where he left off last evening. He played responsibly, and today he's got off to a cautious start, boundary no less. Loud shout by Abhishek Batra.
Okay, well bowled
But umpire not interested. So mixed bag over here for Abhishek Batra. He's given 9, but he's picked up the prize wicket of the captain Mehran Khan, who can be dangerous. Probably
hey
the
नदीम
impact the ball was turning out to be missing the top of stump. End of the over. And the Khuwair Warriors are 10 for the loss of 3.
new bowler right arm over
Desperate situation for Khuwair Warriors. 3 batters back into the pavilion. Sohail has to do something to bring his team to a respectable total. Excellent bowling from Raswas and Batra from the other end. Both among the wickets. Raswas got 2 wickets in the first over, and it is Khalik now to bowl the 4th over.
Played on to the onside. They'll go for the single. And Suhail and Madhuanta hold the key here for the Khuwair Warriors. They need to resurrect this innings. It can be through singles and doubles. Running between the wickets is key here. Somebody in the Khuwair Warriors side needs to put their hand up and play with responsibility. Last evening they were a different side. The moment you see runs on board, all of a sudden you have the bowlers also responding. They have something to bowl at, but otherwise, if all the batters are out in the similar fashion, playing rash shots, irresponsible shots, the entire morale of the team, or rather the morale of the entire team changes, the momentum shifts, and you just have a dismal tournament throughout. Khalik's been impressive here for the Ruwi Rangers. It's his second game on the trot. Bowls a nice decent pace, young lad. Nice nippy action. And just as I praise him, he strays down the leg side.
It goes like that. But all quickies are like that. They try to bowl extra pace or extra bounce. Sometimes it goes here and there, but he's bowling well. Well, I think Raswas bowled superbly in the very first over. Right from the first ball, he bowled within the wickets, and that's the key for him to got 2 successive wickets in 2 balls. Khalik. He's trying to play out onto the on, but the last moment it goes outside the off stump. Good thinking by Khalik. He know that he's trying to play onto the onside, put it out on the outside the off stump.
Yeah, interesting choice of shot here from Madhuvanta. Couldn't make up his mind which side he wanted to go or what was the plan exactly. This time charging down the wicket, miss-hit, miscue, and another victim here for the Ruwi Rangers. Khalik strikes, and this time it's Madhuvante. The Khuwair Warriors are certainly in a spot of bother, not a situation that they are unfamiliar with in this tournament so far.
Well, uncharacteristic judge coming down the wicket, doesn't see where the ball is, got the edge, and it was a very good catch at the short cover. The dismal performance from the Khuwair Warrior batters continues, 4 wicket down.
Right arm over. 2 to play.
Youngster Mohammad Muzahir. Once again, it's a similar sight, similar story like his teammates. He's played 4 matches, 3 innings, he's come out to bat, and just a best of 14. Wide now signaled by the umpire. But a good toss to win here for the Ruwi Rangers. And completely backed by their bowlers as well. Rocking the Khuwair Warriors with some early wickets. And all of a sudden, you're having an easy match. Now it's the middle overs, especially over number 4, 5 and 6, that the Ruwi Rangers would want to ace, would want to win.
Well, I think at this moment, these both 2 guys, Muzahid and Sohail, must stay on the wicket as long as they can. I am surprised about Muzahid. He's a very good batter, but unfortunately, he's not among the runs. This time on open the face of the bat out towards the third man for a single. He's a good batter, but unfortunately, he too not performing well at all, neither in the bowling nor in the batting. So they all have to come up. Coach must have told them that at least play 10 overs, got some 60, 70 runs, and then you bowl.
Next umpire. Riding leg. Why are you running? Sanju. Sanju. Sanju.
Have a look at that points table now. Things are heating up in the points table. Gubra Giants have played 3, won 3. One of them has been an upset. Amrat Royals also on 6 points. They've been unbeaten as well. Kurum Thunders on 4. So that's the top 3 teams over there. The teams that are doing the best. Of course, you need to be in the top 5, I believe, to progress to the next round. Deftly played towards the third man region, will get a single. So this is just about right. Get singles, get your doubles, rotate the strike. The loose balls will come, and that's when you capitalize.
Lay ball, Sanju, well ball.
Sanju Sajeev has been introduced into the attack. He's operating well so far. Just that one single run.
Yes, I think the right technique is to stay on the wicket.
Well bowling.
This time outside the off stump, and it's a wide, quite wide outside the off stump. He tried to cut it. Sanju is the bowler. He got some wickets in the earlier matches also.
Catch it.
And this time smash it out towards the extra cover boundary. But I'm sure the fielder stopped it. Finally, they got 2 runs.
What the Khuwair Warriors need to do is have some sort of a pre-game strategy. Try and understand what sort of combinations of the bowling matchups that the oppositions are doing and target specific bowlers.
Oh, Avase!
Some sort of an appeal here from the keeper of the Ruwi Rangers, Naseem Khushi. And they will go upstairs to the third umpire. Collects it well, collects it well. Any bit of the foot has to be inside. Looks okay here, Sohail. Just lost his balance, lost composure after going for that wild shot against Sanju. What a good over here from Sanju. He's not given much for the batters to play with as well. Wait for the verdict, the confirmation, and green light it is. On you go. Right then, so just one more delivery, and what an over this has turned out to be. Just the 3 runs.
Sanju, last ball.
All the bowlers are bowling according to their plan and their strategy, and all of them are quite successful in the 4th over, which is underway, possibly the last delivery. And it will be Sanju. Beautiful delivery outside the off stump, and a good, once again, stumping chance from the skipper. But better was home. End of number 4. Once again, they refer to the third umpire.
Well, no harm in referring to the third umpire. You'd always want to take your chances, try your luck. It's a lucky draw. Yeah, he looks safe. He looks safe. Just made it in the nick of time. Mohammad Muzar. Green light once again. So quiet over here from the Khuwair Warriors' point of view, but an excellent over here from the Ruwi Rangers' point of view. They'll be happy with that. It's match number 13 here live at the Oman Cricket Academy, and the Khuwair Warriors are yet again somehow managed to find themselves in trouble. Ahmed Aflal has been introduced into the attack. So surprising decision. Rasfas was doing really well, picked up a couple of wickets. And now Ahmed Aflal, who's also been the pick of the bowlers for the Ruwi Rangers, will want to get a few for himself as well.
Outside the off stump, brilliantly played, but still not forced behind the bat. And they cross for a single. Well, I think the skippers are trying to use the bowlers first over, get some wickets, ask them to wait for the second leg after number 5, 6, 7 overs, so that things should be in control of them. For example, Yaswas, who got 2 wickets in the first over, have been taken out, and then Batra also bowled exceedingly well, got a wicket.
Good effort trying to stop the runs. So this is where the Ruwi Rangers are excelling right now. Just gave it his all. Didn't allow the batters to even think of a single, although there's no fielder out there in the circle in that particular region. Have a look at that field. They have a point. Shot third man. This time drilled down towards the extra cover region.
Back up. Well done.
Just that single. So the Ruwi Rangers are keeping it quiet, making sure the Khuwair Warriors have the option of just taking the singles, but not giving them any opportunity to go for the big explosive shots.
Actually, it is the pressure that has been mounted on Khuwair Warriors, losing 4 wickets of just 21 runs. They are like to get some runs, but it is the excellent bowling which is denying them to play their own shots. Very, very nice bowling from the Ruwi Rangers bowlers, starting from Yaswas, who got 2 wickets, and then Batra, and then Khalik, and now it is Ahmed doing excellent job for his team. Well, I think it's halfway through almost now. Once again, things looks to be not in favor of Warriors rather. This time he smashed it out. Finally got a boundary after a long, long wait. And with this boundary, score moves on to 25. 5 overs gone, and we have a change in the com box. It will be Shoaib Ahmed and Pranav Mehta. Jahazeb 0, sad looking. Mehran 4, Sajjad 0, Madhuvanta 3, Sohail batting on 6, and Muzahir batting on 7, 25 for 4, 5 overs gone. Welcome Shoaib and Pranav.
Thank you so much, Jameel Bhai. That was a good session by Jameel Bhai and Amin Wagle. Khuwair Warriors in all sorts of trouble at the moment. 25 for 4. They're already at the halfway mark. How much can they get is the question here. And it's not going to be easy. Batra is an experienced campaigner. He's played some quality cricket in India. Alongside me is Shoaib. Shoaib, what do you think?
Hi Pranav, thank you so much. Good evening everyone who's joined us for this live broadcast. Meanwhile, Khuwair Warriors are in a sticky situation and they're trying to make a match out of this one. Good shot from Muzahir, rocked on the back foot and played over extra cover. Hit hard for 4 runs. This time quicker and flatter from Abhishek. That's a good delivery. Well, the score is not the best that Khuwair Warriors have done. They've been struggling with the bat, Pranav. That continues in today's game as well.
For sure, Shoaib. A lot has gone wrong for Khuwair Warriors. But it's not yet late. It's just day 4. They still have 4 games, including this one. If they can make it 4 out of 4, you never know.
Well, yes. Anything's possible. As of now, this is a good partnership in the context of the game. Oh, that was close to the off stump. Very, very close. Not a big turner of the ball, but very effective. Abhishek Batra, 2 overs, 16 runs and a wicket in his spell. After 6, it's 32 for 4.
So that's the points table for you. Gubro Giants, no two thoughts about it. They've always been successful in the D series. ever since its inception. Amrat Royals, one of the champion sides. Kurum Thunders, another side that is known for its quality. And then the cluster of Azeba, Bosher, Ruwi and Darsait all at 2. Khuwair Warriors, the team that is in concern, right at the bottom.
Hey, इधर आ नदीम. Hey,
New bowler, left arm, round.
At the moment, Khuwair Warriors are at a run rate below 6.
Yeah, Mujib.
Not great signs. They need to get somewhere around 70.
well bowled, well
That's
bowled. Mujib.
another good hit in the gap, but there is protection in the deep for that shot. Mujibur being asked to bowl, so the spinners have done well on this wicket, and Khuwair Warriors have continued to struggle. That is another sharp delivery. A lot of bounce
Alida,
for Mujibur
Balaji.
and some turn as well. Pulling it quick and flat. Another miss from Muzahir. This is good bowling, sticking to a plan and consistently bowling in that area.
Catch. Well bowled, Mujib.
Trying to get as many as they can. At the moment are Khuwair Warriors. They need to get a few boundaries. All's not lost still. This is to be the middle order. So there has to be some impact from Suhail and Muzahir.
Hey. No.
If they've spent 13 and 15 balls, that's good amount of time to get in. They have to make the most of it now.
Hey, well bowled, yaar.
But at the moment, it is Ruwi Rangers who is right on top. At the end of 7 overs, it's Khuwair Warriors 36 for 4.
Hey. Kapla.
It's been an economical evening for the Ruwi Rangers bowlers. Mohammad Rasfas, the pick of the bowlers. 1 run of his over, 2 wickets. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Abhishek Batra has been bowled out. It's Sanjeev as well and Mujibur Ali, both bowling 4 runs and over. A wicket for Khalik, giving away 5 runs. So it's been a very good afternoon for them.
Right.
Well, yes, the struggles continue for Khuwair Warriors, Pranav, and I would like to know what you think about this situation for Khuwair Warriors. You've been a captain, you've led a side in the D series, you've led Gubra Giants in the first few seasons. What do you think Khuwair Warriors can do differently? Where is it that they are not able to perform? What do you think are the reasons, and how can you change that?
That's a brilliant question, Shoaib. First, to start off with, it's generally never a single factor. There are multiple factors which add on to a misery. I can point out a few. To start off, Mehran has not been around the leadership role. If you have noticed the cricket in the last few years, I've played with him probably 7-8 years ago, and I've followed him very closely. So he hasn't had a leadership role. So leadership to start off with, it's a new thing. He needs to adapt. He needs time. And then if you're talking about the combination, you're starting off with Mehran and Janzeb. Janzeb has not got a lot of runs in the last 3-4 years, so he's struggling with form. And then Mehran is a brilliant bat at number 5, number 6, number 7. That's where he's played in the national team as well. So now, all of a sudden, if you're promoting him right at the top, it's a different ball game with the new shining ball, which skids on, which seams, which moves, and that's why you have a specialist opener. So these are few things when you don't get off to a good start. And then I can add on, obviously, the luck factor. They need to start winning tosses, something that is not in their control. So yes, multiple points which have led to their misery. They're obviously batting Muzahir in the middle order, which has not been the case with most of the teams where Muzahir has played. It has been the lower middle order. But all said and done, at the moment, what matters is Khuwair Warriors are 41 for 4 at the end of 8.
गोपा गोपा कहाँ जा रहा है उधर जा रहा जा इधर ही रहना है आप आप लोग रेडी रहना जरा खालिदा.
So it's going to be the batting power play. They need to make the most of it here. Batting under runner ball are both these batters. They have put in a partnership, but they have not been able to capitalize. With just 12 balls to go in this first innings, they need to go after them. Look at those views from the Oman Cricket Academy in the heart of Muscat, between the picturesque mountains of the Al Amrat. Now Al Amrat is almost a sports hub. You would see the hockey stadium in the background, where the recently concluded FIH Hockey World Cup of Sevens was held. But the D10 have not been able to follow that. Shoaib, you're from Dubai. How much have you enjoyed Muscat? How has your stay been?
Well, it's always been a pleasure. This is in the air and over the ropes. So 6 after a long time in this innings. Muzahir, well, he is a great bowler, but today he's showing that he can bat as well. In fact, it was Sohail who has hit that shot, and that's a clean hit. Nicely done. Complete control, and Sanju has been hit for a big one towards the long on region.
That's not often that you see Sanju going for maximums. He's a mystery spinner,
Changing side coming around.
and his mystery is yet to be unveiled by most teams. I wouldn't like to call him a mystery spinner. He's a mystery bowler. A lot of quicker ones. Probably some faster than his fast bowlers.
Oh, direct hit. Direct hit. Is it out? We're going to go upstairs to have a look. Let's find out. I think Muzahir knows that he is out.
Oh yes, direct hits are always interesting, and yes, he's quite a way out. What a throw was that? Believe it is the middle stump that struck.
Yeah.
Red light will be on offer very soon. There it is. So just when things were looking a little bit bright at the end of the tunnel has a roadblock for Khuwair Warriors. 47 for 5. Muzahir walks back at 16.
Good commentator. He's a Mujibur Rahman. He's a good commentator. The former. Yep. Which ball? Ball is Ambe. Khalik, Abdul Khalik.
In walks Lala.
He has ball. Told, already told.
Yeah, okay. Who throws the ball? Abdul Khalik.
He's a fast bowler at prime. But tell you what, he's a decent bat. He scored some valuable runs over the last few years. Comes in difficult situations, and he's regular at those difficult situations, converting them into victories, wins, or pluses.
Right arm round, 3 to go.
There you go. That's good batting. Late touch, deft touch, and played in the gap as well. Some important runs coming in for Khuwair Warriors. 4 from the bat of the new batter, Amin.
Oh yes, fortune favors the brave. You need to play a few shots in this format. It is the D10. It is the shortest of formats played here in Oman. There's this one struck as well. There's a fielder coming underneath it, and he will complete the formalities. Ruwi Rangers have been spot on with their fielding. They've taken this match as a catching practice opportunity. They've got plenty of them.
Yes, wickets have been falling at regular intervals, and Khuwair Warriors' struggles with the bat continue. They haven't been able to adapt to this shortest format, and this is again a poor shot selection. Finds the fielder a very good catch. So another wicket falls. Khuwair Warriors are in trouble.
Select. Thank you. Right arm round, 1 to go. 1. Last ball. Over.
Sanju Sajeev, what a bowler. He's been brilliant. That'll be the end of Sanju Sanjeev. Can they cross the lowest run mark that is set by them? What is that, 55?
I think the lowest in this edition is around 40 runs, 39 or 40 runs. That's the lowest. Teams have struggled to score runs in the first game of the day, in the first innings. It has always been a struggle. Barring a game yesterday, the teams have actually not been able to adapt to the conditions of the pitch earlier on. As the day progresses, the pitches get better. The wicket is more settled, and that's when teams are more comfortable scoring runs. Well, that's a big hit. Catch it is the call, but it's going to go all the way. No chance for anyone to catch that. It's out of here for a maximum.
What a shot is that by Abdullah? Or is it Suhail? It is Suhail. He struck one earlier as well. This is the final over. They need to get some valuable runs here. At least take it closer to 70. This will work. This will do. Any runs whatsoever is a plus. 2 to the bat of Sohail. He's been pretty decent in this Khuwair Warriors side. He's got some runs under his belt. Nadeem is bowling his first over. A bit of turn for him. Mujahid survey the empire. A strong lad, Sohail. Broad shoulders.
Catch it!
This
Nadeem,
one's
yeah,
up in
pakad.
the air.
Saad hai.
Is there anyone getting underneath it? Not really. It is always going to be falling short. That is nowhere around the middle. Abdullah is going to have his share of opportunities with 3 balls to go. Can he get one out of the ground? In the range, he struck it. Wonder where is it going? It's going all the way. He's got 1. Can he get 2 is the question now.
Yeah, some late impetus in this innings from Khuwair Warriors. Some big hitting, some clean hitting, and 2 sixes in the over. Can he make it 1 more? Slower in the air. That's smart bowling from Nadeem, and will be taken. Karan Sonavli at long on. That change of pace on the last ball has effected a wicket.
Hence, that's it for Khuwair Warriors. 66 for 7 is what they have got. A strike rate, or rather the run rate that at which they wouldn't be very happy with. They were looking for somewhere around 100. They've fallen short by 34 runs. Just getting 66% success of what they were looking at. So that's the batting card for you. Janzib departed early. Mehran Khan, the captain, things not working for him as well. Sajjad was out for a beauty from Rasfas. Madhuanta departed early as well, but then it was Sohail who stuck in there. 29 of 25. A couple of lusty blows towards the end as well. Muzahir supported him for a while for less than runnable 16. Amin came in 1 boundary of an edge and departed. Abdullah 1 maximum and departed as well. So it is 66 for 7 for Khuwair Warriors. Bowling was chances for everyone. That's what happens when you're facing a weaker side than yours and you're boosting with confidence. 8 bowlers, as many as 8 bowlers were used, and everybody did well except for Nadeem Khan, who bowled the final over with an economy of 15, but he got a wicket as well. Mohammad Rasfas, the pick of the bowlers, 1 run, 2 wickets of his over. 4 extras to add on. So a brilliant performance from Ruwi Rangers so far, and that is what the highlight is going to be implicating. Starting off with the wicket, Janzeb in a hurry, not taking his time, and then it was the Mohammad Rasfas show. 2 wickets in that over. Mehran with that shot showed some sign that he is going to be scoring runs, but with that shot coming in, he was caught by Aflal at long on, and then they were in a hurry to get things towards their side, but things didn't work, and wickets kept falling one after another. Then came in a small bit of partnership, which was broken with that run out of Muzahir, and then it was Lala getting a boundary, and then a sitter catch at mid-wicket. Things never looked their way. Did get a boundary, did get a maximum on and off, but singles not on offer, creating the pressure over after over, and then finally this wicket of the very final delivery. Things never worked in favor of Khuwair Warriors, but yet they have runs on board. Ruwi Rangers require 67 to win in 10 overs at 6.7 runs per over. The question is, how quickly are they going to chase it down, considering the net run rate? We'll know very, very shortly. Stay tuned with us. We'll take a short break.
Hello and welcome back. It's live cricketing action at the Oman D10 powered by FanCode. You're live from the Oman Cricket Academy. And this is what happened in the first innings. We are on match number 13 and the Khuwair Warriors were put into bat. And they never really got going except Sohail, who somehow managed to get the Khuwair Warriors to a respectable total. Muzahir gave him support for a bit. But otherwise, none of the batters got to any sort of a start. So they ended up with 66 for the loss of 7 wickets, just the 4 extras.
Well, all credit goes to the bowlers of Ruwi Rangers, especially Mohammad Rasfas, who got 2 wickets in the very first over. Look at the economy, 1 run and over. Beautiful bowling from him. Apart from that, Abhishek Batra got 1 and Abdul Malik Khan got 1. Sanjeev got 1. So all credit goes to Nadeem Khan also got 1. So all credit goes to their bowlers, exceedingly well, bowling within the wickets, and they get them on 66 on 10 overs.
Parmeshwaran from the Khuwair Warriors will start proceedings here for them. It's still a modest target, nevertheless. Something to bowl at for the bowlers, the Khuwair Warriors. Otherwise, it's always a very hapless performance. You see the shoulders down of the players if you have scored something like 40s and 30s, which was the case in their first match. Charging down, but checking his shot in the end, Naseem Khushi. So they're taking it slow. But something tells me that they're going to target Parmeshwaran.
Well, I think it's not the last of, if you not bat well, at least you can bowl well as well. I mean, 66, of course, not a good total, but at least you can fight it on. And Parmeshwaran is always a very good bowler, keeping his length and line intact, wearing the ball also. So it's still nothing loose from the Warriors' part. They had to fight it out for the next 5-6 overs.
This time plays to the onside in between the 2 fielders. He'll help himself to a boundary, Naseem Khushi. So good start here for the Ruwi Rangers. They've got to the boundary in the very first over of Parmeshwaran. Made sure that the ball came onto the bat nice and clean. Got down low. So good start here already.
Yes, Naseem is always looking for the runs and the loose deliveries as well. This time very nicely bowled and nicely plays it out, go for a quick run. So good backing was there. It's good running between the wicket by these two, both experienced players, Abhishek and Naseem. And let us see how quickly they will reach the target.
Right then, Abhishek on strike. He's already got off the mark. Man of the match a couple of nights ago. This time in the air. Catch it is the call, but will land in between the 2 fielders in the cover region for the left-hander. Oh, poor year from the Khuwair Warriors. So this is what lack of confidence, low morale and self-esteem does to a team. And all of a sudden the fielders are all over the place. End of the first over. It's 8 for no loss.
It is extremely difficult to stop the run flow after scoring 66 runs by Khuwair Warriors. And they had to work hard, bowlers had to give their best, and equally support by the fielder as well. It is Abdullah who is going bowled the second over.
was impressive in the previous match. Tried to keep a nice tight line and length, creating some sort of difficulties for the batters. But it'll be interesting to see how Naseem Khushi negotiates Abdullah around the park. D10 is such a format that you never know the number of games that you might end up winning. You might want to come in the top 5. So the net run rate is always in play. Once again, just trying to bounce out Naseem Khushi. Not really comfortable playing that shot.
Ball came quite quick off to the wicket, and he was not having that time to play it on to the fine leg. So Abdullah, tall guy. And the success for the bowlers here again is that the bowlers has to bowl slightly short of the length, slightly up. That gives batsman this time. He just played right in the middle of the bat for a quick single. So bowler's strategy to bowl within the wicket, slightly short of the length, not giving any room for the batters to hit. And most of the bowlers who have got wickets so far are doing that.
Yeah, quiet start and sensible approach here from the Ruwi Rangers. They're not required to be taking any risks at the moment. Perhaps once they are 20 runs into this particular run chase, that's when they can think about playing freely. They've got the license to go for the big shots. But at first they just want to consolidate. This time once again he's generating some sort of bounce off this particular deck. It's day 4 at the Oman D10 powered by fan code. He's still using the same surface that had been used on match number 1 on day 1 as well. So good to see the bounce consistent.
Well, all credit goes to the curators who has done superb job. And the best part of it that this is day number 4 and wicket is still playing true. The batters who like to be on the wicket as much as they can getting the runs, and the bowlers who are using the pitch getting the wickets.
This time nudges it behind the keeper. Long chase. But the fielder does well. Makes sure there's just a single on offer for the Ruwi Rangers. So tidy over from Abdullah so far. Just the 4 runs from the 4 deliveries. You'll be happy with that. It's still within range. Now if only Abdullah can follow up and generate some sort of success for the Khuwair Warriors in the remaining 2 deliveries, and they would be back in the game. They would have a foot in the door for the Ruwi Rangers.
So far is bowled well, exploiting the conditions off the wicket. Last 2 deliveries. That was beautifully hit. Ample timing. And it goes for the maximum. Beautiful shot from Naseem. Just picked it up right in front of the wicket. Effortless. Beautiful shot.
Just when you think that the Khuwair Warriors were managing to keep both the openers tied down, Naseem Khushi just middles that ball and straight towards the long off region. Straight down the ground as well. Impressive shot here from Naseem Khushi. He's looking in good touch. Once again, banged it in short, but Naseem Khushi does well. Plays on to the onside this time. Favorable result here for the Ruwi Rangers, as Naseem Khushi has upped the ante in this particular run chase. 2 done, and they are 18 for no loss.
Very productive over for Ruwi Rangers. Naseem Khushi's 2 maximum in the last 2 deliveries of the last over brought their score to 24. And Madhuvanta has been introduced into the attack. So let us see what's going to do. Naseem Khushi now looks to be in good form, playing the 2 beautiful maximum he hit in the last 2 deliveries.
Quite an exaggerated run up there by Madhuvanta. Quite an exciting bowler to watch. Loves keeping it in the right areas, making life difficult for any batter out there in the middle. Well, this will be interesting. Abhishek Batra versus Madhuvanta. What's the tactic he's going to employ? Is he going to go for the big shot here? Abhishek Batra towards the leg side. All right, so he's trying to work him around for singles now. Probably give the strike to Naseem Khushi, who's already hit 2 maximum so far.
And Madhuvanta is bowling very well, using the crease and trying to bowl outside the off stump with quick ease. Very orthodox action he has got. Once again outside the off stump and nicely placed between cover and extra cover, and good effort by the fielder at the deep. Results 2 runs.
Yeah, Abhishek Batra won't be pleased. He was certainly looking for a boundary there. He struck that ball really nicely in between the 2 fielders, but decent work out there by the Khuwair Warrior fielders out there in the deep, making sure there's minimal damage, respecting the hard work Madhuvanta is putting out there. No sign of any turn whatsoever from Madhuvanta. What he's trying to do is trying to target or shoot the ball into the batter.
Well, there's Oman's flag wavering on the top of the Muscat Academy building. So as the Oman cricket flag as well. Beautiful sight, lovely wicket, lovely surroundings, beautiful ground, followed by residential complexes, mountains, and beside that we have our beautiful new hockey stadium. Madhuvanta is bowling well. I have to see how Naseem is going to fare with him. Nicely bowled outside the off stump. Is trying to bowl down the offside, as they know that Naseem Khushi is very good if you get anything within near his range. He has got a long range. Naseem Khushi. This is the beautiful hockey ground where another tournament is going on. 5-a-side tournament. Interesting matches are on there.
Once again, keeping it nice and tight. Tidy over here from Madhuvanta. Coming to an end as the Ruwi Rangers at the end of 3 are 27 for no loss.
Well, lovely weather, and we have cool breeze blowing across the ground. And now Mehran Khan bring himself into the attack. He has not been among the wickets, not among the runs so far in this tournament. He's a very, very good all-rounder. And he's regularly playing for the Oman national team, performed well in Nepal. Look at this beautiful kid coming into the ground. A lovely sight.
Play and a miss by Abhishek Batra, coming and charging down the ground to Mehran Khan. So the lack of pace in Mehran Khan's bowling will be to the liking of Abhishek here. He's looking to charge down the track very often. Wonder what Mehran Khan has up his sleeve. Another slower ball, an off cutter, or maybe something that comes into the left-hander. Would be interesting if the keeper would be standing up to Mehran Khan. This time trying to bowl away from the off stump. And Abhishek Batra tries to slash hard. He's trying too hard, I believe. He's already consumed 10 deliveries and he's just scored the 9 runs. Might be wanting to up the ante a little bit. Not that it's required, but definitely it feels so good when you're amongst runs. This time, luck has favoured him. The ball is racing to the boundary, but Parmeshwaran does well, gets a hand onto it, makes sure that further runs are not conceded.
Well, that should be the spirit of the bowlers, to make the batter frustrated, the way Batra has done. 2 deliveries, he beats him outside the off stump. And this was, they wanted to have some runs, tried to heave it over the mid wicket, but took the edge and went to the third man for a single. So that's the pressure. If the bowlers bowl within the wickets, with short of the length, not giving room for the batters. So that is the right way to stop the run flow.
Once again, play and a miss, trying to play across the line here, Naseem Khushi. He's smiling, he knows he's missed out on one. He had plenty of other orthodox or conventional options here, but just could not manage to get this one.
Very sensible bowling from Mehran Khan so far. He has given away just only 1 run. Uses the feet once again. Naseem Khushi beaten. Is not timing the ball, not seeing where the ball is pitching off. Coming down the wicket. Both our national team players know each other very well. Mehran knows Naseem is a player of his own type. He batted in the same way as Naseem used to. So let us see who is going to win this battle between Mehran and Naseem.
Well, so far so good for Mehran. 4 quiet deliveries, just that 1 single. Once again, tries to go for a big heave. This time he's targeted the leg side. Just a single. The Khuwair Warriors wouldn't mind that. Even for a total of the stature of 67, this has been a highly productive over for the Khuwair Warriors. So it's 4 done and the Ruwi Rangers are 29. The experience of Parmeshwaran continues, and straight away Mehran Khan has taken a liking to the kind of deliveries that he has on offer. Slight misfield. So once again, it's the singles that are coming along steadily for the Ruwi Rangers, and the Khuwair Warriors wouldn't mind that. The previous over by Mehran Khan was exceedingly satisfying for the Khuwair Warriors. Do have explosive power hitters, Ruwi Rangers. Khalid Gale to follow after this. Dancing down the track, Abhishek Batra goes aerial.
Oh, well done.
But that shall be straight into the hands of the young lad, Mohammad Muzahir. So the pressure of not getting along or not scoring freely has gotten to the southpaw Abhishek Batra as he makes his way back to the pavilion.
Well, look at that one. Nicely played, but straight into hands. A very good catch from Mozahir. Right on the fence, and finally the shaker has been broken, and Khuwair Warriors got the wicket they were looking for. Abhishek Batra. 10 runs of 12 deliveries caught. Mozahir bowled Parmeshwaran for 10. 30 for 1.
The under-19 kids enjoying top quality cricketing facilities there. They have their league games going on, and on the main turf, the centre court or the centre stage of the Oman Cricket Academy, you see the Ruwi Rangers versus the Khuwair Warriors as Khalid Kale comes out to bat. Parmeshwaran has gotten the first breakthrough as far as the Khuwair Warriors are concerned. So the runs are now slowly turning out to be really hard for the Ruwi Rangers to come by. Make no mistake, the man on your screen, Khalid Kale, packs a punch. Once again, a quick single, good running between the wickets. They understand each other well, Khalid Kale and Naseem Khushi.
Slow and steady at the moment, Ruwi Rangers. The target is not that much where they can have to go for hurry. Just play on to the singles and doubles. This time also played it out towards the cover for a single. Sensibly. Naseem Khushi is also playing well. The only success from Parmeshwaran was the wicket he took in this over of Abhishek Batra.
This time sent back rightly by Naseem Khushi, and tell you what, Jamil Saab, this is turning out to be quite a stiff competition from Khuwair Warriors. They're trying to make a match out of it. At the halfway stage, the Ruwi Rangers are 32 for the loss of 1 wicket. Change in voices. It's going to be Pranav Mehta and Mudassir.
Shukran wa jazeelan. I mean, thank you very much is what I'm trying to practice my Arabic there. Abhishek out for 10 of 12. Got Mozahir. Naseem Khushi is going strong, and Khalid has just come in. 32 for 1 at the halfway mark. With me is Moody. Mudassir, what do you think?
Good evening, Pranav, and good evening to all of our viewers. Fighting hard, not giving it away. Easily, Khuwair Warriors making a change in the bowling. Mohammad Mozahir. So far, a quiet tournament, a bit expensive economy of 23. Just 1 wicket to his name. Still, Ruwi Rangers are the favourite, though they are going at around 6 runs per over. But 9 wickets in hand. Naseem on strike. Starts off with a wayward delivery. But good to see they're not giving it away easily. However, the problem is the wicket column. They need to pick at least a couple of more wickets in this over.
If you look at the winds, it's blowing from left to right. That is the leg side of Naseem Khushi. Now, if you know Naseem Khushi for a while, he doesn't need the assistance of the winds, but he has it to his side. This has gone up. This is going to fall safe. Should be a couple. Naseem is quick between the wickets. And so is Khalid. Intentions are very clear, Moody.
He's trying his best, though he has got a couple of maximums, couple of overs ago. Not able to find his touch. Naseem, known for hard hitting. That wind not helping his cause here. As a bowler, you need to be very smart. Get that variations in your bowling.
He's not being smart here, and it's not helping his cause as well. That economy which showed you at the start of the over, this is a justification to that. He's not been spot on, and he's been costing runs to his team.
The youngster a bit wayward, giving away easy runs.
Muzaffar. He's walking to That's a big appeal. There's a big appeal. Janzeb made it very clear very early. It was just a loud applause.
An animated appeal from the youngster, trying to build that pressure on the on-field umpire. Walking across the stumps and wanted to play towards leg side. That extra bounce not helping Naseem Khushi. An excellent decision by the on-field umpire. Still 28 needed of 27 balls.
When you have an economy in excess of 20, a dot ball is always animated.
In the air, just away from long off field, and look at that running between the wickets. He's pushing it hard, running for his partner Khalid Khail. This is how you get runs for your partner and for your team.
For sure. To the benefit of Muzahir, what I would have liked to see is him bowling within the stumps, targeting, because the only way that Khuwair is going to be winning this game is by picking up wickets. So I want to see the youngster a little more courageous.
Dancing down the track, better delivery. But in control is Ruwi Rangers, thanks to their captain Naseem, who is batting on 30 with the help of a couple of maxims and boundaries of just 20 deliveries.
The lights have come on. They have illuminated this wonderful venue here in the heart of Muscat, the Oman Cricket Academy Oval 1. What a ball is that? This is what he's capable of doing. The thing is, he's not doing it consistently. At the moment, Ruwi Rangers are 42 for 1, well in control of the game at the end of 6 overs. So just like how you would see often on TV, there is a competition going on between the commentators on how quick would Ruwi Rangers would chase the target. Reverse sweep on offer. Impact probably outside the off stump. Madhuvanta would, with that loud appeal, he's been the pick of the bowlers for Khuwair Warriors. Believe it or not, none of the commentators were in favor of Khuwair Warriors winning. Obviously, being the form. And at the moment, it is my partner here who stands as a favorite to winning the competition.
You can put it this way. We're just making that calculation whether it will take 38 or 40 balls for Ruwi to go beyond the target, or 50 or 55 deliveries for Khuwair Warriors to get all those 10 wickets of Ruwi Rangers.
For sure, Mudassir. It's our job as commentators to analyze the game, understand the game, anticipate the game, predict the game. So being one step ahead is what our viewers want from us. We're just trying to improve ourselves on that. Naseem Khushi, one of the most destructive batsmen in Oman, stepping down the wicket, calculative fallback. This is what I like about Naseem Khushi. A few years ago, he would have gone through with the shot, and it could have been a demise to his stroke play, aggressive stroke play. But now it's calculative. What a quality striker of the ball he is.
Swept hard, not in control, just a single. That added responsibility of leading the side. We can see the change in his batting. He has been very patient out there in the middle. We are into the 7th over, and we have seen Naseem Khushi just getting a couple of maximums.
How impressed have you been with the effort of Khuwair Warriors? Yes, they don't have enough on the board, but they have made a match out of it. You never know the results. 22 required of 3. It's anyone's game here. Although, at the moment, it is Ruwi Rangers 45 for 1 at the end of 7 overs.
So 5 bowlers have been used by the captain, and pick of the bowler Parameshwaran Shankar, couple of overs and 11 runs given away by him, and a wicket to his name, the two of Abhishek. The other bowlers tried their best. Sachin Marwanta, yet again quite impressive in his spell of 2 overs, giving away just 6 runs, and unluckily no wicket to him. Mehran Khan, the experienced Mehran Khan, 1 over, couple of runs. The problem for Khuwair Warriors, they bowl really well, but they are unable to break the partnerships.
If Mehran can repeat what he's done in his first over, bowl an economical two-run over, I'll tell you this match is on. It would be 20 from 2 then. And you never know. 1 wicket, 2 wickets there. Oh, falling short of the player at third man. And a good backup by Mehran. This is what Mehran is the best at. Bowling in the middle overs, swinging the ball both ways, using variations, change of pace. Obviously, he's experienced.
Absolutely, and we have seen just before the over he made the changes. There is no deep extra cover. He pushed that short third man towards that boundary rope. There's a deep third man. Now he's making one more change. He's pushing that point towards that backward deep point, and third man comes the 30-yard circle, trying his best. It's Khalid Khail on strike.
That's a big one. It's gone high up in the air. There has to be a fielder underneath it. You have to be believe it or not, what's happened there? Muzahir. The captain is disappointed. You have to take those catches. There is no reason for an excuse. Use your shades, do whatsoever. But at this level, you cannot be dropping that. No attempt whatsoever. I cannot believe it.
A poor, ordinary effort coming from the fielder, and furious Mehran. There was an ample of time. He just could not sight the ball.
I believe he did have the sight of the ball. His head went down at the right time. Wonder what's gone wrong.
This is what happens. You have dropped Khalid Khail. The next delivery smashed towards the deep square leg. A maximum, a much needed maximum for Ruwi Rangers.
Oh yes. Sweeping the fast bowlers. A regular shot in these days. Look at that. against the line. This is what Khalid Kail is capable of doing, and that is the main reason why Muzahir should have taken that catch. You would have dropped the catch, that's fine. Not attempting it, absolutely unforgiving.
So now just 13 needed, and I feel sorry for the bowler, the captain Mehran Khan. He has been brilliant with the ball. He has created that opportunity, but not getting that support from the fielder.
He's going for it. They are in a hurry to finish this game at the moment. They know they have 9 wickets in hand. But I'll tell you what, that is what can create opportunities for Khuwair Warriors. And a few wickets here, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4, in the remaining 15 balls, could make a match out of it. We've seen the stroke making hasn't been very easy on this wicket.
There's something for the bowlers, and bowling quite well, the experienced Mehran Khan, putting all his experience. But this time, Naseem Khushi, he sends Mehran Khan out of the park, back off length, weighted deep in the crease, and it's a maximum for Ruwi Rangers and more runs for Naseem Khushi.
Mehran is still having a look at Muzahir. He's surely not happy with what happened earlier in the over. And with the likes of Naseem Khushi and Khalid Kail, you cannot be giving them an opportunity whatsoever. Even a half chance, you have to be collecting them. Especially when your team is down and your team is looking up to you. He's still a youngster. He's going to learn with time. Another one. It's a repeat telecast. Can we put the repeat sign on? It's the end of 8 overs. Ruwi Rangers are 67 for 1.
What a finish. That you're targeting Mehran Khan, going for 3 maximums in the final over of this game. Ruwi Rangers are back in the hunt, winning this game by 9 wickets in hand. A thumping victory for them.
Absolutely. It was a delight. The way Ruwi Rangers approached this game, purely professional approach. Not going swinging from ball 1, respecting the conditions, playing the game. And just when they needed to accelerate, they did so. Winning the game with 2 overs in hand, it's a massive win. It's a 10-over format. So this is match number 13, Oman D10, powered by Fancode. Ruwi Rangers have registered their names in the victory column with 9 wickets in hand.
Captain leading from the front for Ruwi Rangers, Naseem Khushi, remained unbeaten. And Muzahir, you need to give a better explanation to your captain. A poor effort. And let's talk about the run chase. Ruwi Rangers came out to chase the target of 67. They have lost Abhishek a bit early, but Naseem Khushi and Khalid Kail made sure they stay till the end. Naseem managing 45 of just 27, and Khalid Kail gave him the company from the other end. He batted beautifully for his 11 of just 9. Just 1 extra have been conceded by the bowling team. But at the end, it just took 8 overs for Ruwi Rangers to achieve the target of 67.
In the bowling effort, certainly Parmeshwaran Shankar standing out with that wicket to his name. 11 is what he's conceded in his 2 overs, 5.5, and economy is impressive. Sachin though is another bowler who is very impressive. An economy of 3 in his 2 overs, 6 runs conceded, brilliant. But apart from that, Mehran was good until that catch was dropped, and ever since he joined the likes of Abdullah Adil and Muzahir to be in the economy of 10 plus. So with that 1 extra, they have lost the game against the likes of the champion side Ruwi Rangers. This is exactly what happened through the match. Naseem Khushi took his time, but every time the ball was in his range, it saw the boundary line. No opportunities whatsoever from his bat. Abhishek Batra was patient when Muzahir Raza took this wonderful catch at long on. And then it was Khalid Kail who joined the likes of Naseem Khushi, and both of them together enjoyed the merry. This was the ball exactly after where Muzahir dropped the catch. And then Khalid Khail and Nasim Kushi were in a hurry to finish off the game. They knew they were chasing an under par 66, and then it was all done and dusted. So that's the match summary for you. Khuwair Warriors batting first, putting up 66 for 7, thanks to a patient 29 of 25 from Sohail. Muzahir hanging in there for 16 as well. Bowlers for Ruwi Rangers were brilliant all throughout. When Ruwi Rangers came into chase, they were patient to start off with, and then Nasim Kushi dominated with 45 not out of 27. Khalid Khail 11 not out of 9 stayed along. Ruwi Rangers won the match by 9 wickets. And I'll tell you what, let's take a break before we join at the presentation ceremony with Mr. Jameel Zaidi.
Welcome and good evening from Oman Cricket Academy ground in Muscat for the D10 powered by Fancourt, match number 13 being played between Ruwi Regents and Khuwair Warriors. Khuwair Warriors once again is struggling to bat. They were scored only 66 runs in their allotted 10 overs, and it was Naseem Khushi who did the most of the damage to Khuwair Warriors by scoring 47 runs, not out with the help of 2 fours and 4 sixes. So the man of the match for this match between Ruwi Regents and Khuwair Warriors is Naseem Khushi. We have our match referee, Mr. K. Azad, as well. नसीम, बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो आपको और काफ़ी दिन के बाद अच्छे रन्स किए आपने 47 एज योर यूजुअल वे ऑफ हिटिंग द बॉल्स. कैसा लग रहा है आज?
जी बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. पहले तो अल्लाह ताला का शुक्र है ये रन्स आए हैं अभी जमील भाई, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह.
काफ़ी अरसे से ड्यू थे तुम्हारे ऊपर.
जी अभी मैंने ये ओपनिंग स्टार्ट की है और आपको पता है जैसे मैं लास्ट में खेलता हूँ, डेथ ओवर खेलता हूँ, हिटर हूँ, तो ये